terrible angle. Can we do that so we can get like the guest space, the whole shebang?
So I can do
So
this. I said your name across the room.
There we go.
This time you got the dog.
How's that? That's good? That's good? Are we good?
You got it.
Oh, okay. This is the best it's gonna get tonight. I just need a little more room. I need a little more, not room, but still a little more. Let's do more time. Just need more time. Oh, that's kind of cute. I don't know. Yeah, that's kind of cute, right? Yeah. Little shoulder out, little flash dance. Huh? Yeah, oh, what a feeling. Okay, and can it go back anymore? Because I'm getting like half face. Okay, oh, that's good. And then turn your left towards me. Your left towards me. Yeah, a little bit more. Oh, yes. And can you go right there, but back 3 inches?
This is incredible directive.
What do you guys say? Listen, I'm sorry to ruin the magic of Hollywood for you. I hope this is what's going on.
Behind the scenes.
This is, yeah. Now you're
Director's
show
cut.
business too. Okay.
It looks good on my.
It looks good? Alright. Everybody get on Instagram and go to @HelpKC and follow us, and then check the live stream and let me know if it looks good. But you have to follow first. I just don't think Instagram works if you don't actually follow us. And where's Gloria?
Why is it sideways?
Is it sideways?
Look.
Oh, son of a bitch. Is it? It's sideways because like now it's what? Yeah, you gotta. How do you do widescreen? Brett, do you know how to do the white? I know, but
There it is.
it's
up.
Okay, but now we can't see the little turn. Yeah, except now we'll
Try
be able to
pinching
see-
the screen.
We'll be able to see. Pinching. Will you go over and mess with it?
We'll get the idea.
This is part of the show. All right.
I guess
Part of the show. Yeah. What about? No, that's the other way. Front-facing camera? Is that a? Do you want to use the back one? Does the back one help? If you flip it, you just do the. Everything's fine. Talk amongst yourselves. We haven't even started. If you've never been to a taping of a.
This is a live studio audience.
This is a live studio audience. How do you guys feel about being a live studio audience? You sound like half-heartedly excited. It sounds like you're still tired from not Labor Day, but Memorial Day. I was gonna say, like, maybe you are still tired from Labor Day. That was some weak ass shit. You guys know? Are you? Did that work? Did it work?
Yeah, it works.
It's fucking fine, right? It's fine.
Yeah.
It's fine. Come on, it's May 29th. It's fucking fine. How does it feel to you? You guys feel fine with it? All right.
Yeah.
Now, as a group, let's decide, should we start really professionally with our professional intro music?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. And then I'll come running on like I'm Leto Fallon or whatever. Fallon, Jimmy Gimmels. I don't know. All right. Pretend like you never saw me. Go back to talking amongst yourselves. Chit chat. Make it good.
No.
Oh my gosh.
It's my birthday today. Yeah.
I love that it's your birthday.
Yeah. I'm telling everyone there and told you.
Good. Yeah.
I'm doing it.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to Help KC. I feel like you guys have been a live studio audience before because that was fantastic. Hey, you know what? Give yourselves a big round of applause for being so amazing and knowing how to clap real good. Give it up. And you know what? Could you give one of those big round of applause for the ship and for Seth and for Kelly and for everyone here? Our sound magician, Gloria. And for all the amazing guests we're going to have on tonight's show. Big round of applause for all the amazing guests. All right, great. Hey, how many, by round of applause, how many of you have been to a Cult KC show before? And where's the virgins at? And who's never been to a show before? Oh, see, I got you. All right, you know what, we're gonna come back together. Maybe I'll try that again, you'll laugh. It'll be good, right? So I wanna start the show in a different kind of way than normal. I'm gonna start the show with some sad news. That sounds like a good idea, right?
Yeah.
Funny late night talk show. We'll start with some sad news, but I think it's gonna be okay because it's gonna open us up and blossom us into having a really, really lovely show. First off, do you have drinks? Do you have drinks?
Yeah.
Okay. Get your drinks. All right. I did not introduce myself. I'm Susanna Lee, and I founded or created Cult KC in conjunction with a wonderful opportunity given to me by the ship and by Chris Mowry. One more time for the ship.
Wow.
And it is it's my intention to sort of bring a focus to all of the people doing really cool, interesting things that aren't power and light in Kansas City. You know, we have to preserve our culture and our flavor, and so I hope that Cult KC can do that. We started back in September. I started producing shows back in like the 90s. It's okay. The 90s, they were a decade. It was a long time ago. You don't need to worry about it. And when I produce shows, when I come up with shows, I like to come up with weird shit. Innovation is like my highest goal. And this show has been a real tricky challenge to get on the right track and to sort of find the path that works for it. We started doing this in September, and I have to tell you guys, the first couple of months were really rough, and I was really, really, really discouraged. And then one of the staff here gave me some very kind words and told me how much fun he had doing the show, working the show. Now, as a stand-up comic, when I used to go to comedy clubs, when I used to go on the road, I loved having good shows, you know, loved being super hilarious. Don't worry, I am. But it was always like the opinions of the club staff or the bar staff that just meant so much more. Not that your opinion isn't, you know, something that haunts me at night. But I always felt like comedy club staff or people that work at a venue and see shows all the time, like they've seen it all. So if they like you, it's just sort of that higher echelon of like, oh, I did something good. So we started out with a sound person. I should have written this all out today, but I didn't, so it's okay. We started out with a sound engineer named Eric Pitcock, and let's just give a big round of applause for Eric. And Eric was so encouraging and so supportive of us, and I have to tell you that a conversation with Eric about how much fun he had working the show actually in the first couple months was like the thing that kept me going with it. And Eric passed away this past weekend. We're very sad. And they're doing a celebration of life here at the ship on June 12th. And I think we should all come. Eric really, you know, kept the show afloat, and I miss him. And I'm super happy that we have Gloria here. Big round of applause. I worked with Gloria at Minifar, and I'm super happy to have them on the team, and I'm super happy to have you guys all here. But please raise your glasses. I know it's bad luck to toast with water, but I just want us to toast to Eric. He is missed, and I'm glad we're all here. So toast to Eric, and see you guys June 12th. All right, well, on that note, why don't we roll into some comedy, huh?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead and take my seat right over here, and I'm gonna bring to the stage my co-hostie with the mostie. Give a big, huge, huge, huge welcome to the one and only Tony Sloan.
Hi.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. I'm good.
Everyone said hi to you, right? Did everyone say, hey, on the
Yeah.
count of 3, say hi to Tony. 1, 2, 3.
Hi. It's like AA all over again.
Yeah.
Wow.
But with stronger drinks.
Yeah.
Well, how's your month been?
It's been good. I went to the beach last weekend. I went to Hilton Head Island, and I went to
Oh, I was going to ask if you went to the Ozarks, the beach at the Ozarks.
No, it's been a while. I do like that place though. Did I ever tell you my story about the Ozarks?
No.
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 Should I do it right now?
Yes.
So last time I went to the Ozarks was actually the first time I ever went to the Ozarks. And it was Christmas time, so I wanted to see Silver Dollar City.
Silver Dollar City at Christmas.
Nothing like it.
It's a Midwestern dream.
And I had this ugly sweater that was Santa like peeing off of a roof, and it lit up, but like the peach string lit up.
Nothing about that sounds ugly.
I know, it sounds like high fashion, right? That was on the runway. But I wore it to Craig's Crazy Treehouse Bar. Have you ever been there?
No.
Well, it's an Ozark staple, at least for me. I met there. Well, I complimented this strange man's shirt when I walked in. It was what I thought was just a normal Busch Light shirt. What I didn't realize is that it said Let's Go Brandon. So I complimented before I read, just so we're clear. But it made his wife really excited to talk to me the whole night. She was like, oh, like, you like his shirt? And I was like, yeah. And then I realized what it said. I was like, oh, no. She told me she owned 3 Trump stores in Branson, like gift shops. And then, as the night went on, she offered to buy my sweater that I was wearing for $100. And I told her no. And then she said, how about 200? And I sold her the shirt off my back. And then I told I had just gotten it in the mail, so I just told the company it never arrived. So thank you. And then the second I gave it to her, the light stopped working too. So I really made out. I had $200, and I even had to change the shirt in the car because I went to Bass Pro Shops before that.
And you got to give one of those Let's Go Brandonites.
I got 200.
Inspiring sweater.
200 of their dollars ended up in a faggot's pocket.
Yeah. I hope you spend it on poppers.
I might have. So that's my story about the Ozarks. But I went to Hilton Head Island, which was surprisingly South Carolina was less Republican feeling.
Really?
Yeah, I mean that part of South Carolina.
Oh,
I didn't venture. And then I went to Orlando. My sister lives there. But I went to Animal Kingdom and I took like 3 edibles.
Mm-hmm.
Highly recommend. Even if it's really hot, even if you're sweaty, it's still good to be sweaty and high at Animal Kingdom anytime.
I feel like you could end that sentence with 90% of places, and that would work out. It's real good to be high and sweaty good.
Anywhere.
Yeah.
Even not the DMV. But maybe we should try that.
Yeah.
Do plans. I guess we'd have to go on a weekday, but
Yeah.
yeah.
We're gonna go to the DMV on a weekend. Just go and sit in the parking lot. That's okay. I like it. So I have, Tony, you keep me relevant. I am old Auntie Susanna, and my young blossoming friend Tony has been teaching me the language of your generation. I've learned about Riz,
Pop quiz, what does it mean?
charisma.
Ooh, light colors.
That's right. I've learned about the other, I don't remember it, but it's like gooning.
Yes.
Gooning, right. Gooning or gooning? Is it gooning? Is it gooning?
Gooning.
Gooning.
With the G.
Gooning, but not gooning. It's just gooning. Gooning, what is it? It's edging.
To the point of euphoria, yeah.
Yes.
To the point of like forgetting your name and having a little stroke.
Yep.
But I think we should start using it in non-sexual context too.
Okay.
Like the hummus today.
Oh, the hummus
Gooning
here.
for it.
I was gooning for the pita bread.
The peanut bread, it was warm too.
It was.
It was a nice warm goon.
Oh,
Oh.
the carrots were quite goopy,
It's just gonna be like, why is everyone buying hummus all of a sudden?
right? Because they want the gooning plate. The gooning platter. Can we get those menus changed real? Is Chris still here? Is Chris, Seth? Hey, big round of applause for Seth and for Kelly. Can you guys get those menus changed real quick? Can you just, instead of just hummus, the gooning platter? The Coke KC gooning platter.
Someone just ordered one.
The gooning platter?
Oh.
Yeah,
The
and I
Coke
knew
KC
exactly what they were talking about.
Yes, that's right. Coke KC gooning platter, we're gonna have hummus named after us. So you know you're fucking around. All right, so we have Riz and gooning.
I talked to you about the Costco guys too from TikTok. That was,
Oh, shit, I fucking forgot about the Costco guys.
their names are AJ and Big Justice. They're a father-son duo that go to Costco.
Big Justice.
Yeah, they always look like they're wearing eyeliner. And they're like big, scary, like they're maybe from New Jersey but live in South Florida, like those kind of guys. And they bring food at restaurants. I read online that AJ and Big Justice make 6 figures a month
A month?
reviewing food and giving it a boom or a doom. Positive and doom. So the hummus platter, we get a big boom.
I think that is, we should make 6 figures a month rating food. We'll rate it
Goon.
or Riz.
No, those are both good
Okay.
things.
We'll rate it
Gooner
Goon or bad.
or bad.
A ruined orgasm is the
A ruined
opposite.
orgasm. Goon or lost it.
Gooner.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Um,
What's a bad? What's a word for bad? What does your
Goon or
generation use for
flaccid?
bad? Flaccid? Yep.
Yeah, well, we're workshopping now.
Yeah. So you have a word for me this month, and also should we do our word? What should we do about this? When should we do this? After the word or
I'll
before?
teach you a word and then I'll bring her up
Okay, we'll talk
when
about it.
she's ready. I want you guys to notice her though.
Notice it.
And just let the wheels start spinning.
I mean, don't tune us out, of course, but get some eye contact.
Yeah, it gives you something to look at. I'm gonna go with a phrase this month.
Okay.
I'm gonna teach you because I said it to you last month and you were like, what the hell? Say less.
Oh,
When
yeah.
you tell someone to say less, what does that mean to you?
I
Susanna?
hate it. Okay, to me, when someone says say less, it means shut the fuck up. I'm sick of hearing it. So if someone's like, say less, I'm like, I'm sorry. I over-explain. It's just me. I don't want you to have any questions. Please don't tell me to say less. But I've heard it's,
It's good though. Like it means like shut the fuck up. You're so right. You're correct. But you don't need to even talk anymore. I'm on it. You know?
but what if I want to keep talking? What if I'm not done? Like, what if we're talking about something, right? And we're both very excited about it, and I'm going on, and I'm like, oh, Tony, exciting, and you're like, say less, and I'm not done telling you.
I
If
think
you
you
say-
raise a valid point.
Can I keep talking if you say less?
I-
Or am I supposed to shut the fuck up?
We should ask the jury, but I think.
That's when you
Yeah.
gotta say, but wait, there's more. It's an infomercial.
So the response to say less is, but wait, there's more?
Yeah.
Let's try this. We're gonna try it.
In the infomercial tone.
Infomercial tone.
Billy May.
Billy Mays. What was Billy Mays? The pillow?
The
No.
ShamWow.
The
And
ShamWow.
something before the ShamWow too. OxyClean. I was like, ShamWow is an extra gift. Yeah, that came later in life. Is he been canceled? I thought he died.
This is straight about right. Billy Mays is not canceled.
Oh,
ShamWow is
ShamWow.
not Billy May?
No, ShamWow and Billy Mays are two different
I
guys.
thought they just hired one guy for all of them.
No, the ShamWow guy was like a teaser.
Yeah.
ShamWow guy never blinked.
That's like Jared from Subway is canceled too, and I found that out recently. Yeah.
Wow.
And I heard also he was supposed to be a voice of the sandwich-loving alien in Lilo and Stitch, and it was someone else. And thank fucking God they did.
Yeah, they fucking got me. So,
Anyway,
so you haven't seen the documentary about Jared?
no, and I don't know that I want to.
Shit, by applause. I don't even think it's like right to applaud for that documentary. By by applause. Who's seen that documentary about Jared being a monster? Was it the Sandwich Monster or something? Is it called the 6-inch Sandwich Monster?
Imagine your legacy is the sandwich monster.
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah. Jared's all fucked up. So, all right. So if we're having a conversation and I'm like, Tony, oh my God, Jared from Subway is fucking horrible. And no, I
Wait,
think
that's not good.
Yeah, that's not
Yeah,
good. It has to be about something good, or is it just
Yeah.
something that we
You're
agree upon?
excited.
Oh.
Excited.
I'm excited that he's a monster. I hate Subway.
I am like
Mr.
3 years
Good sense
sober
of
of the
Subway.
Subway sandwich.
Yeah.
Yeah. I hate that place.
What is there to be? Oh, I know what there is to be excited about.
What? The hummus?
Well, yeah, we were already excited about the kittens.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I'm very excited. I have kittens right now. I'm very excited
Yeah.
about that. They're
Say
cute.
less.
Oh, wait, there's more.
Tell me more.
All right. We're gonna try it again now more naturally. I see the wrap it up. Is that the say less but no but for real say less? Yeah. Tony, oh my God, I'm so excited. We have this fucking amazing show tonight,
Say less.
but there's more. Right?
Yeah.
But wait, there's more.
What's more?
Very exciting guests and we have a new mascot. We have a new Cult KC mascot.
Our little sister. She doesn't have a name yet, but she's really fun looking.
Hey, big round of applause for Cassie Duncan. Woo! Cassie, would you lift her up like Lion King style? Woo! Everyone, behold. Yeah.
Basically, that's Animal Kingdom this week.
So,
I watched the Lion King show. It was very good.
what are we gonna do? What are we gonna do with her? Tell me. What are we gonna do with her and our friends here?
We would like to name her. But I'm gonna give you. I think at the end of the show we should maybe, or do you want to do collect names now?
I think we should
Collect
give.
names now.
Collect names now.
I think we should give people like the show to sort of think about it, to like take her in, and then because like
Yeah.
looking at her right now, maybe she looks like an Amy. I
Yeah.
don't think she does. It looks
That's
like
my real
she's
sister's
blowing
name.
smoke out.
Looks like a Tilly.
Yeah.
Like living
Well, let's
in a
talk
car.
quickly about her qualities. She has a beautiful white dress on and blonde hair. Eyelids that do open and close.
Not together. They can go
Yeah. You
together.
can close. She can wink at you.
She can wink at you. If
she
she
has-
winks at you.
A candle so she can see in the dark. And she also has these like old maiden kind of clogs on underneath her dress. I saw that. I was looking for a button.
Oh, yeah.
I wasn't just lifting up her dress, I promise. But I was looking for a button because the light wasn't coming on at first. And so Ryan screwed her back in, screwed her light bulb back in.
Ryan, they touched her with their birthday magic.
Birthday
Because
magic.
today is our friend Ryan Wilkes' birthday. And Sunday was Cassie Duncan's birthday.
Wow.
And this coming weekend is a very special birthday. What do you say we bring up our next guest, who is one of our staples? Let's bring to the stage. You want to introduce him? What do you do?
Yeah, I will. Actually, as they walk up, can we sing happy birthday to my good friend and yours, Jay Petty?
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Jay. Happy birthday to you.
We should choir.
Yeah, we should start Hope Casey Choir, because that was
Something.
we should win our competition.
I will say, the narcissist in me loves that we shouted out an actual birthday today, someone else's birthday, and then they're like, but let's sing happy birthday to whose birthday's 4 days away. Sorry, guys.
It's okay.
I know.
So, Jay Petty, you are a staple on the show.
What the hell is up, Colt Casey? How are we doing? I was sitting there itching to get up here. I was like, oh my God, I want to talk with you.
I know.
Wait, on that gooning thing, I just want to say that gooning is like edging and stuff. It takes some time, but there's a segue to goon faster. Yes, you just
Say less.
you just take a double hit of poppers.
Yeah.
You're there, bitch.
I
You wait like 30 seconds, you're gooning.
I thought that the point of like gooning and edging was to not get there fast.
Yeah, but the thing is,
You want to get there fast and ride it slow.
the thing is, to get to the feeling, the euphoric feeling of gooning, it takes a while, but you can get there fast,
Yes.
Yeah.
if that makes
It's
sense.
like when you take shrooms, but you're going up a mountain.
Oh,
The shrooms
okay.
hit when you're like on your way up the mountain, and you haven't reached the climax yet, but you're tripping balls on your way up.
I understand that.
Yeah.
That's an analogy I'm with. All right.
Yeah,
Well,
sorry,
listen.
enough about gooning.
This is no, I think that.
Are you guys gooning to my show this weekend?
I was
Oh,
just gonna say,
yeah.
let me introduce it. Let me lead you into talking about it. You guys know what I'm gooning for right now? I'm gooning for a weekend of a birthday weekend with Jay Petty, the Petty Privilege weekend, the pettiest weekend in Kansas City comedy. Here to tell us where the shows are and where people can find out about them and how they can buy tickets.
Yes, we have a Don't Tell comedy. I'm headlining Friday night, but I'm supposed to not tell you, so go to Don't Tell comedy for tickets at that. It's a secret show, secret location, secret cast. But you know who the headliner is now, it's me. Then on Saturday, I'll be headlining One Night Stand Up at the Barrel of the Bottoms at 7 p.m. And Sunday, my actual birthday, I will be headlining at Knuckleheads at 6 p.m. Yes, you guys can catch tickets on my Instagram. I have a ticket link. And speaking of that, I do need 2 volunteers, but I'm gonna pick them. So can I get? Let's see. Can I get you, beautiful, right here? Can I get you as one of my volunteers? And
Big round of
Hold on.
applause for this volunteer.
yes,
The arbitrary volunteer, the volunteer that had no choice. in
what's your
that.
name? Aiden. Hell yeah, give it up for Aiden. And then let's see. Can I get? Hey, Black Cat, sir, the Black Cat. Can I get you up here as a volunteer? Yes, thank you so much. Hell yeah. What's your name? Brandon. Give it up for Brandon. All right. So right here, we have 2 notes because I forgot my QR codes at home. So they're gonna pass these around the room, and it has my Instagram handle, so you can follow me, my Cash App, so you can Cash App me, and my Venmo if you don't have Cash App. Hell yeah. You have 3 options, 3 choices to give me something for my birthday, and go. Sorry, back to.
Black Hat, you wanna take yours back there?
Yeah, Black Hat, you can start at the back. Just,
Yeah.
we'll get the people up front up here.
What was Black Hat
Gosh,
saying?
you guys are so amazing. You guys will get something at the end of this. Just come see me.
Oh, Brandon and Aiden, right? Brandon and Aiden, thank you guys very much. If you wanna pass those out, everyone can take it and pass it around, and we can, there we are. Petty, would you like to take your, place in the DJ booth?
Yes, hell yeah.
All right, DJ J Petty.
I don't care.
Okay, so Vaughn, we'll Vaughn.
I'm hungry.
That's fine. And Tony, would you like to take your phone?
I'll just get the.
Thank you.
All right, so we have some very exciting guests this month. This weekend is the J Petty Fest, of course. And then next weekend is what?
Well, if you didn't think it could get any gayer than Petty Fest, it's Pride Weekend in Kansas City. Woo!
Hell yeah.
And we're very excited. We're very excited tonight to bring your first non-regular, your first special guest to the city. Yeah, right? I said that was exciting, wasn't it? Special guest. Did I give you goosebumps?
Yes.
Are you gooning because of special guest?
I got goon
We're very excited to bring to the stage from the KC Pride Alliance Entertainment Committee. Please welcome up the one, the only, the former Mr. Gay Universe. Universe. The co-universe. KC Sunshine, big round of applause.
Oh my gosh, thanks for having me.
Thank you so much for being here. Welcome to the show.
Thanks. I knew I was the gayest in America. I didn't know I was the gayest in the universe, but you know, I'll take it.
Yeah. Here at Cult KC, we like to take liberties with people's credits and just give you more.
Thank you.
I think you were robbed with that, Mr. Gay Americans. I think it's universe.
It should have. I was the gayest one there that night in the competition, and I pleased the judges. What did you win? What did they give you? So in 2022, I competed in Las Vegas, Nevada, against about 25, 30 other gentlemen from across the country for the title of Mr. Gay America. And when I won, they gave me a big rhinestone necklace that says biggest homo in America. And I also won $10,000.
$10,000.
A lot of that money went towards traveling. I traveled the country for the entire year. Out of the entire year last year, I was owning Kansas City for 6 weekends. And every other weekend, I was getting out, doing fundraisers, performing, charity events, community events, and all that kind of good stuff, representing for Kansas City and the community around.
Wow.
Yes.
It was awesome.
And how cool is it that in Kansas City we have one of the biggest homos in the world? Like that's an achievement for us as a city that like I don't think people realize that anybody could have won that.
And
Some,
that's
our hometown
that's
hero.
what Cult KC is all about,
Yeah.
all right? We sing the unsung heroes. Also, feel free to do whatever you want to with that mic, make it comfortable, take it out of the thing, whatever you want to do, it's fine.
No.
Lower, we're gonna lower it down. Because we have Brett Henchman here with Henchman Studios. Big round of applause for Brett Henchman taking the picture.
That side.
Uh,
That side.
I have so many questions for you, and I believe Tony.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So, Casey is, on the entertainment committee for Pride.
Yes.
So, yeah. And I am also on the committee, but I will say if we were comparing work, I mean, I don't even know if I would show up on the graph in comparison. This dude, we have a sick lineup this year for Kansas City Pride, and I do want to say a lot of it is because of this guy.
Thank you, I appreciate that, dude. Well, it's a team effort, we all work together. But definitely, my entire year, as reigning as Mr. Gay America, I said I'm going to use this to network for the benefit of Kansas City. And so as I traveled and I met queens from other cities, RuPaul's Drag Race, Dracula, all these other celebrities in the drag community, I made sure to collect and create relationships so that I could network. And now we have an amazing lineup thanks to them being wonderful individuals, being like, hey, Casey, give me your number. When you text my manager, let me know. So they were like, none their manager to like answer back to Kansas City Pride ASAP and be nice to them. So it was really a team effort for us getting them booked, but I'm glad that I can bring that back to Kansas City.
Casey's like our RuPaul.
How
My
long,
friend said, how did you guys get all these Pride or RuPaul girls? And I said, girl, Casey.
so how long have you been working with KC Pride, and how did you start?
I actually started when I was 18 years old. I won my first pageant for Kansas City Youth Pride Royalty back in 2008 when I was a senior in high school. And I started working with Pride then. That was my first time being on stage. And I fell in love with like the administrative side. Like we all know, it's fun to get up on the stage and have a good time, but if you know the business side, it's a whole another world. And I fell in love with like being a producer and being behind the scenes as well as being on the stage. But what happens behind the scenes is always so cool. So I got involved when I was about 21, 22 with the board and just started learning, being on smaller committees, on volunteer committees, and now, being on entertainment committee because I've been in the entertainment business since I was 4 years old. 34 years old now, so I've been dancing and performing. So I know entertainment very well, and I was like, that's just merged it too, like drag and being a dancer and administrator and being a homosexual, like we can put them all together and be on the entertainment pride committee.
What are you most like proud of, like how it's evolved in that time?
I just love to see, I have a passion for youth, I'm a fifth grade teacher, so I've always loved seeing when the kids get excited, and like the 16-year-old and the 15-year-old, she just came out of the closet, like, oh my God, I've never been to Pride, and I'm going to see a Dora Delano this year. Oh my God, I've never been to Pride, and I see there's trans representation or there's POC representation. And the fact that they can see themselves in our Pride Festival and they can relate to it and find something to hold on to, that for me every year is probably the best thing. And the more opportunities we can make for that, the more amazing it's going to be every year.
Do you want to tell us some of the entertainers that we have?
Yeah, so I'm really excited. On Friday, how many of you all here are Broadway fans? You know, like Broadway, musicals. You ever heard of a musical called Dreamgirls? Okay. Well, we are very lucky on Friday night. We have the original Effie White, Miss Jennifer Holliday. Yes, and so we love Jennifer Hudson, but before Jennifer Hudson, it was Jennifer Holliday. And so we have her as our headliner on Friday. And Saturday, we have a sickening lineup of RuPaul Drag Race and Julia Brothers Dracula Queens. We have our local girl from season 5, Miss Cynthia Dahl from Dracula. Season 5 is going to be here. She's headlining, along with season 1 winner of Drag Race, Miss Zahara Benet.
Wow.
Yes, from Cameroon. She is absolutely amazing. We also have the beautiful ice skating queen from season 13, Miss Denali, all the way from Chicago. I'm super excited to see her.
We have an ice rink.
I wish. I'm trying. If anybody knows how to get an ice cream on the stage, please contact me after the show. Can you imagine?
We network. We can get shit done.
I mean, let's make it happen. Totally. We have from season 6 and All-Star 6, Trinity K. Bonet. Wow. She's going to be here as well. She does an amazing Beyonce. If you're a Beyonce fan, for that day, she's bringing some Beyonce numbers for us as well. And we also have the amazing and gorgeous Mistress Isabel Brooks from season 15 of RuPaul's Drag Race. She's going to be here. Oh my God. Then move to Sunday. Oh my God. Oh, and Saturday, our biggest headliner. I'm so excited. She has not performed since September, and she recently went through transition, and she's an absolute beautiful, beautiful trans woman, Miss Adore Delano. Is going to be here, and we're very blessed in Kansas City because she has not performed since September, and this will be her debut performance after going through all of her surgeries and recovering and taking time for herself, for her mental health and everything.
And she has the best music.
Oh, her music is
If you
so
look her up
good.
on Spotify, it'd be like grunge rock kind of. Like,
Yes, very
so
that 90s grunge. I mean, it's what's that word? It's gooning.
Yeah, we're
Whatever,
doing
you will go
it.
to your music.
You know that word.
Really. I'm a Christian. I love it. I like to go on my knees and worship. And then on Sunday, we have an amazing night. We're doing a celebrity impersonation hour, and Trinity K. Bonet will be doing Beyonce, along with our other Drag Race headliner, Miss Coco Montrese, bringing us Janet Jackson.
Woo!
Yes!
Coco Montrese was the first drag queen I ever saw, even before I was gay. I was 14 and she was in Laughlin, Nevada.
Oh, she's
With the Diva show.
yes. She's
And it was nice to a gay kid in my class. He's like, please come to the show with me, Tony. And I was like, I don't know if I'm into that gay stuff. My Coco met us before the show and gave us free tickets because we were like 16-year-olds.
I love it.
Hanging out.
She's actually a former Miss Gay America in 2010, and so
And her Janet Jackson is.
it's on point. It's
Incredible.
on point, and so I don't know. You might see a little like Michael Jackson, Janet Jackson duet. See if it can work out.
Casey does the greatest Michael Jackson impression on this planet.
With makeup, like I do the whole stars with the makeup in a wig. It's not just like this. Yeah, we have an amazing life. We also have Carrie Colby from season 14 of RuPaul's Drag Race. She is statuesque as hell. I met her last month. She's a doll, and she's excited to come back to Kansas City. So we have a sickening lineup. It's really awesome.
I love that. I think that sounds wonderful. Tell people where they can find you, and then I have just a couple super quick questions. But tell people where they can find you, and tell people where they can find out more about Pride, all that good stuff.
Yeah, definitely follow Kansas City Pride Alliance on Instagram and Facebook. You can find me on Instagram at KCSunshineMJ. You can also catch me hosting every Saturday at Sunshine Saturdays at Missy B's at 8 o'clock. We have a sickly cast every week, and it's the show. It's just the show you want to be at every Saturday to kick off your weekend. If you don't remember anything else, just remember 8 p.m. Missy B's every Saturday.
8 p.m. Basically, every Saturday. Okay, a couple of quick questions about Pride. Can I smoke weed there, and why not?
Well, it is in Missouri, so it's going to be at Feast Park, right in front of the Nelson Atkins Museum. So we can say next Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. I have not heard anything against enjoying your 420 and partaking in greens, and I'm pretty sure there's going to be an actual dispensary booth there as a vendor. So if you get there, you're like, crap, I forgot it, or you didn't bring a clear bag and you can't bring in like a beautiful, I don't know the name brand, but like if it's not a clear purse, you can't take it in. And if by chance you forget it in the car, I'm pretty sure we're gonna have a vendor there going to be providing, all the good stuff.
Meet you there.
I do want to reiterate that point. Clear bags only this year. It's a new policy.
It's just for safety. Yeah.
for safety.
Small, like,
Can we have
Yeah, like little
fanny packs?
fanny packs as long as they're clear. I think.
Everything, like this is not okay.
Everything clear.
Yeah, that
It's
was,
not clear, it's not okay.
well, the word "fuck" is wonderful. I love that.
Yeah.
But the back part of it is that it's not see through.
And to the smoking question, I smoked every day. I just say that's why. Even before it was legal.
That's
so.
how we stay so calm back there and wrangling all the performers.
Do you have any insider tips, special unknown parking spots, anything like, what tips would you give a first timer?
First timer. So UMKC, they provide a parking over on Rock Hill Road. If you want to walk, it's like a block and a half. Or if you have like Uber or somebody dropping you off, if you go to the Botanical Gardens, which is on the east gate of the festival, that is the vendor parking lot. But if you get dropped off, it's literally like a 2-second walk from the street to the east entrance. So when you tell your Uber to go to Pride, tell them to take you to the Botanical Garden entrance on the east side. It's going to be really cute. Forget about it. The one on the west side, which is closest to the plaza, has the line that is down the block because people forget they can go to the other side.
Uber to the east side.
Uber to the east side by the Botanical Gardens.
Botanical Gardens.
East entrance gate.
Tell them that Casey Sunshine sent you.
Yeah, but don't ask for free tickets because I'll get in trouble.
Don't ask for free tickets, but bring plenty of weed.
Enjoy it, partake and enjoy yourself. We want everybody to have a good time. We try to get many people out and have a diverse lineup, have a diverse crowd. Come out and have a good time. Even if you're not LGBTQ, if you are one of our wonderful allies that we love and appreciate, like, it's because you know there's so many queers running around because y'all keep making babies. So thank you.
If you're not queer, you might be by the end of the weekend.
Yeah, hello.
This is why I go, say less.
Say less.
We're gooning.
We're doing, say
This is
less.
the hidden show in Kansas City.
I'm here for
Say
it.
less.
I'm excited.
Wait, there's more.
I have to do a quick shameless plug. If you come
Chris.
on Saturday at 3 p.m., I'll be performing as well as some other comedians.
Yeah,
So
Tell me slow on
you
how
can
many.
see me, we can smoke some weed, and then we can stay for the drag queens afterwards.
yes, for sure. We got comedians, bands, soft rock, hard rock, jazz, burlesque performers, drag king, drag queens, straight drag. I mean, we're bringing it all to you. Live vocalists. We're trying to give you all as much entertainment as we can in 2.5 days. So that lineup was a bitch to me.
I'll be posting Sunday 11 to 3. I'll be
Yeah.
posting with
All right, well, we could not be more excited. Thank you so much, Casey Sunshine. Thank you so much for coming on Cold Casey.
Happy Pride, everybody.
Happy Pride. Thank you very much for coming. Big round of applause. All right, our next guest coming to the stage is, I would like to call her a regular. She's been on the show a couple times before. Every time she's on the show, she just burns it to the ground. She's very interesting. Let's see. What else do I say? Hey, raise your hand. No, not raise your hand. Make some noise if you like porn.
We need shirts and Sam, dude. I gooned it for Casey.
And on the back, you could say less.
Say less.
And then maybe just like a little hem tag that says Riz. Before I bring our next guest up, I do want to just remind you of our new mascot and see if have you guys been thinking of names? Charisse, we have one Charisse. You want to lift her up, show everybody. I think we have some new friends with us. Welcome to Cult KC. If you weren't here at the beginning of
I'm
the
scared
show,
to touch her too much, but
she likes you. It's
she's
okay.
a little fragile.
So our next guest coming to the stage is a very good friend of the show and a very good friend of Kansas City, and she's doing us proud in the arena of adult entertainment. Please welcome up Casey's own TT Ramon.
Hey. Wow.
So
I
we
should
have
want.
we have TT back on the show. TT Ramon is gonna tell us.
That's Miss Ramon to you.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Teacher TT. Miss Ramon. Miss Ramon is here to tell us 5 things that you should know about the business of porn. So welcome to the show. First, before we get into that, welcome back. You can take the mic out so you got it there we go. There we go.
Why are you so far away?
I don't know. Do
You
you want
wanna
to come on the
sit
couch?
Yeah.
Okay.
We thought we were gonna have like double guests, so we brought a couch instead of just another chair. So, it's all right.
Hey Patty, get in there.
Did you
All right.
wanna
Very
bring
good question. What are you doing?
There we go, and then move these out of the way, so, we look professional.
This is way more.
What's under that?
I don't know. I was always told that you don't have the mic stand right in front of you because it distracts the audience, but I don't, we're kind of,
That's really heavy.
it's good. All right, so TT Ramon, welcome back. It's been a little bit since you've been here. Tell us what you've been up to.
I am now a full-time porn star. I'm out of the service industry. That's honestly the biggest success there because once you get in this, you are stuck.
Oh, yeah, okay, yes. No, you
I
can
mean,
be,
it's there forever, but you're not stuck.
no, but service
But
industry,
service
yeah.
industry, it's always there, it's always whispering to you. So
Mm.
I got out of the service industry, very excited.
Congratulations.
Thank you. So I just started doing this full time and just kind of going for it. I travel 1 to 2 times a month and work. I mean, that's all I've been up to. I just hang out with my kids at home and then I go and work.
Love it.
Love it.
Love it. All right, so you want to tell us some things that we should know? Tell us 5 things that we should know about porn.
All right, so I have these, and I'm gonna see if you guys will actually rate them because sometimes crowd involvement isn't very great. And so you guys are being put to this test. This is the test. Okay.
Do you want me to hold them for you? Since we have
Yeah.
them? Okay.
Yeah. Do you want to do
I
it?
can do it.
I do
I'm
it.
centered.
And my back's to you. Okay.
Should I show them the first one?
Yeah, you can show them. I wish I had a ruler to like.
I know the slapping. I like that.
Okay, so everyone together now.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you. Aw. So it's absolutely a job. Obviously, we're fun. Obviously, it's fun. You can have a fun job. That's allowed. But I mean, when it comes down to it, there's so much. It's a business. And if you are not a successful business person, you will not be a successful porn star. If you go around recording yourself having sex, but you have to actually like be constantly on it, kind of doing. I mean, constantly going. If you're not in the limelight, you're being pushed out of it. It is a lot of numbers, paperwork, all of that. There's a lot more to it. And it's not exactly just fucking when you're stopping and starting, getting certain shots, and like, I mean, imagine you guys are having sex, okay? For all of you that are like, maybe I could do this. Okay, so you have to fuck on and off for multiple hours, stopping and starting when they tell you, holding, keeping our entire time. Oh wait.
Gooning, the whole.
Okay. And then we stop. You take pictures. Now you have to come. Oh wait, no. Oh, we stopped fucking. We took pictures. Now come. I want to see who will admit to this. Raise a hand. Who can do that?
I can.
The gays could, like,
But I would not be able to come after. I could stop. I can hold my cum all the time. But
Well, then we're gonna take some pictures with your
I couldn't do that. I would have to go
slightly in
home.
my mouth.
how long do they
Maybe
get?
I can come.
So, question. So like, you know, you're fucking gonna like pictures and then come. How long, like, when that and then come starts, is that like, okay, we need you to get this off right now, we're starting? Or is it like,
Sometimes it depends. Sometimes we can keep going a little bit, or like, you know.
what happens if they come too soon? What happens if they come
Fire.
before pictures?
Fire.
Go back to the service.
You're not cut out for this, but
I mean, I feel like if you got hired on your job, you're probably up already. Hopefully.
yeah, I can do it.
I haven't experienced that yet.
Basically, she's
Personally.
saying, nigga, if you come quick, don't even try this business. It's not for you.
Unless you can do it like over and over and over, then go ahead. Like,
I
If
can
you
do
over
that.
and over and over, find me after the show. Alright, number 2.
Okay, so is it easy money? Can we- That is a question. Easy money? What do you think?
No.
Okay, so I brought my marker just for this moment. It absolutely is not. Well, the shock of doing it, and at first you can make a good amount of money from just people who have been waiting to see it or whatever. When it comes down to it, it's not easy money. There's only so many companies you can work for, so many things. You have to promote yourself online. It's literally like business and marketing and advertising 100%. There isn't any way around it. It's not easy money. You might be able to make some cash at first, but then that shit, here's the deal. If you don't commit to it, that's just all on the internet, and then it's kind of dead end unless you actually have like the business aspect. You're prepared to be in like that starving artist moment. You know what I mean? Like you can only do so much at a time as it comes to you. And while you can keep making things, keep being creative, keep getting attention, if you don't have that drive, it won't do it. It's honestly been more time consuming and harder than and when I was working 80 hours a week, like at different restaurants and everything. Like it's way hard because it's all on you.
No, I
You're not
agree.
just
That's-
showing up to make money. You know, you
Yeah.
have to actually like, do it yourself.
Yeah.
You can be successful and still not make money. But that's the point, right? Like that's
Yeah.
why we all have jobs.
When I tried comedy full time, the end of last year, beginning of this year, girl, I was like, this is harder than working a real job. It's like you
and it's all
literally,
entertainment
like,
industry
yeah.
really is the same kind of gist. Like we could look successful. We're
way more stressful.
way more stressful, money struggles. Like
Yeah.
you make, I mean, a good show can make it some good money, but then when's the next one?
That part.
That part. It's all the same kind of business. It's an entertainment. We're pushing our bodies to do things that, you know, are a little past the point of like natural, you know, everything. Same as what, like deathmatch wrestling. I like porn and deathmatch wrestling. It's kind of the same level in a weird way.
And what?
Deathmatch wrestling.
Oh, deathmatch wrestling. I thought you said Dutch mouth, and I was like, I don't know what that is. Is that a fucking grooming thing? Is that a saying that? Dutch mouth wrestling. I don't know what you kids do.
Okay, all right. We're taking a lot. I'm so sorry.
Or
Everyone now together.
Or.
Everybody's got a question mark.
Of course.
Okay, so the majority of like the sex industry does not have sex outside of work because so we are tested every 2 weeks, more than civilians are tested. Period. And so it's really a risk for us to have a sexual kind of just freedom out there. We get to do fun stuff. We get to try things. We can set up scenes that we like with the things we like with the people we want to do it with. Like it's awesome. Then you go back to it's a job. You're stopping and starting. There's no like emotional. You're contorting your body do ways towards the camera that are not natural. Sometimes don't feel good and you have to pretend. Is porn fake? Sometimes. Sometimes. But so a lot of them do not have a personal sex thing unless you have a safe partner or someone who like is in that realm because it's just too risky for your job, for your career, like honest yourself and all that. So a lot of us don't outside work don't have like a lot of sexual experiences.
You really gotta ask yourself, is that line cook worth it?
I'm gonna Google this for you right now. I know. No, absolutely not.
You thought it was staying at the hostel, but actually just living in this Volvo out in front of it
This
is
feels
super
real.
worth it.
This feels real. This is.
No, I don't, I say less.
That was a shut the fuck up and say less.
What's the next thing about, yeah, there we are. Oh,
This is my
good.
favorite one. Legal. Oh, wait.
Legal.
Ready?
Legal porn prevents trafficking. Yeah. Oh,
100%. Any like sex work, if like obviously a lot of places it's not legal. There are certain places where it is 100% legal, but sex work and anything involved with it creates regulation, creates a like kind of a form of professionalism that can be there because it is legal, and it actually prevents all these things because everyone who works in the industry and knows how you're treated that way. There's obvious signs when someone is trying to do that to you, and having an industry where there is a ground level prevents those things from happening to people who there isn't a ground level and nobody kind of like watching, because we're not all hired by the same person, we're all contractors,
Yeah.
but it's kind of a little bit
So
self-regulating.
I would.
Reputable companies and
Yeah.
networking with like,
And it's all, that's the whole thing, it's all networking and everything, everyone kind of like meets each other and knows each other and gets a reputation. It's very self-regulating. And if you take that away and take away the regular testing, like obligations and all of that, because no one's controlling anything anymore, it really puts, honestly, women in danger.
when it's industrial, or when it's made into an industry, with it, there can be industry standards and like with the testing and stuff like that. And when it's not legit, it's like it's just there's too much wiggle room for fucked up shit.
Yeah.
To happen that people don't know about.
I would say that like sex work being illegal directly correlates to sex trafficking
Oh,
increasing.
absolutely. I feel like all sex workers do harm reduction.
Yeah, and yeah,
Absolutely.
absolutely.
Let me tell you, when I was working at those strip clubs, and at first I was like, these girls are like making themselves look younger, and it's kind of fucking weird. And then over time, I was like, these men are coming and visiting consenting of age adults in the club instead of preying on those people who look like how they're looking.
Mm-hmm.
It's harm reduction. It's giving more like, obviously I don't think there should be an outlet, but it's giving more of a safe outlet for these people who could do harm to people if they got bottled up enough.
Right.
And I think that's really important, honestly.
Honestly, we should be able to go across the street and buy a blowjob. Come on.
Hell yeah!
Hell yeah.
But with testing.
With
Everyone
testing.
should just be tested more.
I will say you can cross my street and buy a blowjob.
Hey! I love that. That's fun. I love the plug, the advertisement. I love this.
I'm not a sex worker, but I've sex worked.
You better work, bitch.
You ready for the last
We
one?
can do the last one.
It's
It's
a muscle.
I read ahead and I thought this said it's
It's
a
a
musical,
No, it's a muscle.
which would be fun.
It's a musical. It depends how much you queef. It's a muscle. What am I referring to, guys? Oh, I feel like it's just a
Your clitoris.
No.
Is that a muscle? I don't know. I'm gay.
I'm referring to the vagina. Everyone like, oh, you're fucking with the penises. You're gonna get loose. Like, I am having less sex than neighbor Sally, who's 52, with her husband who's 62 and he's got a pop a blue pill. I promise you, like, it's a muscle. You know what happens when you work a muscle out?
Stronger.
It gets stronger.
Let's hear it for the buff pussies in the crowd.
Who's fucking strongest pussy?
It's a muscle. Like, like, do some kegels. Like, it's not that, like, it's not gonna, people who say this, I just kind of laugh. Like, when, well, not this, I say this. But when they're like, like, oh, are you gonna get loose? Like, and I'm like,
You can say the full word fuck.
Because you're fucking all these big dicks.
yes! Big fat cocks. Yeah.
Let me tell you a quick
Here's for
story.
big fat cocks.
Yeah.
You know what?
Let's give one time for the tiny little comfortable ones too. Honestly, all kinds have their place.
No, for real.
Let me tell you a quick story about the muscle. Back when I lived in Los Angeles and I was working as a private dancer, or a courtesan, if you will, fucking for money. My pussy was so tight. How tight was it? I'll tell you. I was on a TV show. It was called, what was it called? It was something about weird jobs. The host was Sofia Vergara's cousin. And the episode that I was on, there was a lady there who did vaginal kung fu or vaginal weightlifting? And they had us,
Susan, do we need a new hobby?
huh?
Do we need a new hobby?
No. It paid me $250. So it was, vaginal, I don't think it was kung fu, it was like vaginal weightlifting or something.
That's incredible.
It was a lady that taught you how to like strengthen the muscles inside. So what we had to do, she passed out these jade eggs, and there was a string tied, there was a hole to the jade egg, and had a string tied to it. And the other end of the string was tied to a full Gatorade bottle, not the little kinds, not the like the birthday hangover size, And I'm gonna tell you, the only two people that actually that didn't just like fake it, because a bunch of fakers. They just put it inside their underwear.
Oh, I was like, how do you fake that?
You just put it, well, because you didn't have to like, it was a TV show, it was on E. It was on E, Entertainment Television. And it was, they just put it in their underwear, but two people, me and Sofia Vergara's cousin, the only two people to hold that fucking Gatorade bottle. So,
Wow.
I have never been more proud of my mom. From her family.
I can find, well, we're using my phone to do the Instagram live stream, but I have a screenshot of the tweet that RuPaul tweeted out about the show, because RuPaul, I think, might have been a producer on it. Wow, all the circles intertwine. There we go. It's a muscle just like the heart. Okay, hey, do we have any quick, we have to like do this super quick.
I'm sorry, I
No,
don't.
that's okay. Every time we have you on, I just want to keep you up here forever. I just want to keep you up here forever.
I'll sit on your lap while we do the rest.
She's
She's like, say less, go away.
Say less. Is that say less? But wait, there's more. Would you do me a favor? Would you take, Petty, take the microphone out into the audience? And if
You
anyone
guys
has a
see how I read
question,
her mind?
if anybody has a question, Petty's gonna come around with the microphone, the microphone when they bring the mic, and you can ask, Ramon any questions you might have. You know what, that's okay.
Like, you don't have a question. It's great if you have a question now.
It's around the.
Okay, I was like, I feel like you're just gonna walk around the room with the microphone and then be like,
Yeah, it's
okay.
gonna be fine. All right, we have a
Hello.
question.
We have a question here. What's your name?
Ryan.
Ryan, what's your question?
It's really not a question. I just want to say the tightest hole that I ever felt. I was fixing this dude, and he could take my whole arm up to the elbow, and his hole was the crap of walnut. His hole cut the
That is
circulation.
power.
Oh,
That
it's
is
power.
fucking trained power. A fucking trained man. That's amazing. You put time into that.
All right. Question.
We have time for two more
Questions?
questions. We have time for two questions.
Any questions?
Two questions, anyone?
Okay, what is your best sex tip?
Get paid.
Honestly, that's making better.
As the oldest person in the room, I'm just gonna go ahead and jump in on this one.
You know what? Everything that I get from this woman, so listen to her.
I never regretted any fucking I did that I got paid for.
How did you get paid?
Yeah.
One last question. What would you say is the best position to try if you're having sex with a woman for the first time?
Do you want to have sex with a woman?
That's a good question.
I would say no.
Guys, you know what?
What did I say last time I was here? I'm here for the orgy?
Amen.
We moved our show to 9 p.m. so that we could just do whatever we want. So if you want, we'll have a demonstration. We had a guest swap out this month, so we're just gonna have a demonstration instead.
Mr. Buy America now.
Okay, we this is a free show, but you just tell us.
Right.
Let's
Well, I actually have a question about the question. Okay, so the question was, what is the best position for having sex
With a girl for the first time.
with a girl for the first time?
Do you want to do
Is this, are you having sex on camera, or is this just like?
Just regular sex.
regular sex? Do you want to or not?
I do.
It says if you don't want to, do it in the butt thing. So I think that'll be more regular for you.
I got it. You don't like it.
You probably weren't doing it right. So. Oh my God, I don't know. We could
Best position for having sex with a woman for the first, is it
For the
your
first
first time or
time.
her first time?
I feel like
Your
we
first
should
time?
just go in with the
Let
nice
her-
bitch. I get to know.
Yeah.
Let her be
What do you
on top.
mean? Be sweet. Oh, go in with the bitch. Give us a nice delicate kiss. Then she can run her hand through your. Do you have chest hair? I'm sorry, I haven't seen you shirtless. You can show me right now if you want. Okay, well, she's touching your nipples. Oh my God. She's touching your nipples and or something where she
Yes.
Girl. Girl.
I think that, it depends on how confident you are. Like, if you're just like, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing, I have no idea, starfish it. Lay on your back and let her
Let
take
her go.
control.
She will go. That's
She'll
what
deal with
Here,
it and you
ladies,
can just lay there.
ladies,
You don't
learn
even
to
worry about
squat
it.
well, you get on top. It don't matter if they're good or not. You can make it happen.
Yeah.
baby.
You can really just fucking forget that they're even
So
there.
let's just start this around. Let her do the thing. Same thing.
And if you're feeling more confident, but maybe not so confident that you want to do a lot of eye contact, doggy from
You can
behind,
find a ball
great, because it's all there, it's all presented. It's like you can see it. So like with missionary, I feel like you don't have a clear view if you're on top, you're doing that like face to face eye
You can just see what
contact.
you're doing for the
But
first time.
like, yeah, but if she's like, if you're behind, it's all right there.
You might come pretty fast. So
Yeah.
watch out.
Yeah, and also
That
start shallow.
Is there-
Start shallow. If you start like into the hilt, you're gonna come real
I'm the
fast.
whole-
But you start shallow. Start shallow. Work up to it. Don't rush.
Is there any positions that are better if like the dick's bigger? Like, is there like position A?
That's my
I
friend.
feel as if
No, honestly, if the dick is too big for your person,
then if the dick is too big, you should be on top so you can control how much
or
of
put
it
it
you
in
have
your
to
butt.
take.
You can take so much more in your butt, and like, smaller dicks don't necessarily feel good in the butt, it's like a kind of a point.
Yeah.
You know.
Good.
Yeah. So like, I have bigger dick, but, and then your pussy won't.
All right. Any other questions? Any other questions?
You feel like you ramble with your guys.
All right, everybody, thank you very much, TT. Tell everybody where they can find you. How can they find you? Yeah. Don't you go fucking trying to find my baby here.
No, you can find me, I'm Bad Mom TT.
Bad Mom
Like
TT.
Rihanna, Bad Gal Riri, you know. Forget her.
She's a great mom.
She's a wonder.
She's a great mom.
You know too, number 6, fun fact number 6. You can successfully raise a very large family that has nothing to do with porn and it's fun.
Yep.
So what's fun fact number 6, you guys get extra. But Bad Mom TT, and then on Twitter it's Bad Mom TT 6669. Everything else, just Google me. Google
Google
me.
TT Ramon, and what do you have coming out? Do you have you don't know the date for?
No, I recently did Brazzers, but they have not given me a release date. They were 5 out of 5. No big deal.
All right, so you'll Google TT Ramon and you'll watch and I know you all followed Pulp Casey and we repost about upcoming fancynesses. One more time, TT Ramon. Thank you. All right, we have another returning guest coming to the stage now. Oh my gosh, we have 2 guests left, you guys. We have 2 guests left. How's everyone doing? Woo! Anybody know names? Names for little sister? Mabel. Mabel? Mabel's pretty good.
Mabel sounds racist.
Mabel.
I think
Mabel? Is Mabel racist?
Yeah. Mabel?
It reminds me of the Pirates of Penzance.
I like Mabel from her.
Oh, I am the very modern, the very model of a modern major Mabel. Our next guest coming to the stage is a recurring favorite, and they come to us with a game. Are you guys ready to play a game? A guessing game. Please welcome to the stage, location favorite, Brittany Tyler. Let me hear it this time. Susanna, okay, see the ship. How the hell are ya?
we're putting our luggage there. Very good, very good. Oh, did y'all order any food?
I had hummus.
Yeah.
You had hummus?
I had hummus.
And you gooned over it.
The hummus was gooey and rizzy and it was,
Delicious. I had
I said less to it.
say less to me right now.
No,
That's so
I
good.
can't.
There's
more.
I got the jambalaya. The chicken, the sausage. If anybody has some Tums out there, greatly appreciate that.
I had
An antacid, sweet angel.
I had ketchup.
Oh, covered all the bases. I will surely not shit my pants here.
Well, I rifled through my bag looking for the Pepto. Would you please explain your game to the millions of people
Can I give a name? Just a suggestion.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Might I suggest Trishelle?
Oh my God! Yes! Fuck that bitch!
She
Yeah.
Like from Trader?
Yes, it's giving very.
like from
Trader.
Like from
Like
the
from
world.
the real world, Las Vegas.
But
Yeah.
can I say where I hated her was Trader?
I
hate her for the real.
If you come for Trader price, you come for me.
What a stupid ass bitch. Only a truly just a pickled person from so much alcohol consumption would want to possibly take her on. I digress. She's got this crazy fucking look in her eye.
She
And
looks
it-
like
and I can picture her going to the Trader's house with a candle.
Wow.
I thrifted a lantern recently and I put a battery operated candle in it that flickers and everything. And now when I go downstairs to get my 2 a.m. glass of water, I carry it downstairs. It's
Victorian child.
like a sick little child. Oh my God, thank you so much. Oh, a complimentary swag antacids? I want to eat one. Sorry, I touched all of them. All right. I love how Chi was like, I have a tight little pussy and I so hot and smart, and I'm like, can somebody please get me some fucking antacid before I barf a little on this microphone?
Let's play your game.
All right, everyone. I have a little game, and it is called Brit Quits. Dun, 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 dun. How fun! All right. Born and raised in Kansas City, have had so many jobs in this godforsaken town, service industry. You guessed it from this haircut.
Let me break in here real quick. By applause, first off, dudes at the back, whisper. Thank you. Secondly, by applause, how many people in here work in the service industry?
Woo!
Whatever. All right, here.
It's a thankless job. Make sure that you tip your bartenders tonight. We love them so much. Antacid. Woo! That's hospitality right there. Anticipating needs, being a duck on water, paddling frantically under and gliding off the surface just with ease. This is what we're talking about here. I've had my fair share of jobs in Kansas City, and I've quit most of them. No call, no show. Anybody else functioning alcoholics at one point in time? Fun, very cool. I'm going to think of a restaurant that I've been that I've quit because Britt quits.
Make some music while she thinks. Well, yeah, make some music while she thinks.
All right, I got one.
All right.
I got one in my head, and now it's like 21 questions. You can ask questions about what kind of restaurant it is. Do they only serve breakfast? Are they
Should
a
they
coffee
be-
shop?
Should they be yes and no questions?
Whatever. Let's just do
Can
it.
I kick us off?
Betty, would you
Yes.
do me a favor?
Yes.
Betty, do me a favor. Will you take the mic to the, thank you. All right,
My first
go.
My first question is, do you sit down and get waited on here, or do you go up to a counter and order?
I was a waitress, so it is a waiting. You sit down in a booth. Yeah.
Look around. There you go.
All right. Is it a franchise or is it just a local?
There we go. You know what? It's local, but they've had several restaurants under the same name, but in different locations throughout time.
Is it margaritas?
No, but it starts with the letter M.
Ooh.
Are they one specific type of food, or do they have a widely varied menu?
A widely varied shitty menu.
Oh, then it's not.
You know when like they do a bunch of different stuff, you're like, this is surely gonna be bad. You do Cincinnati chili and lobster tail, this will end poorly.
Made
Yeah, you. Talladega Nights, you had a question?
Talladega Nights, where are you?
What's up? You raised your little hand.
Is it Mazio?
No.
Oh, I love that.
Maybe guess what part of town it's in. To narrow it down.
Is it made in KC?
No, I know. Casey.
All right, so yes, over there. Is it on the plaza?
Just a little south.
South of the
South.
plaza.
Is it West
Oh.
Fork?
No, wait.
I'm like, that's not south.
South.
Oh my gosh.
Mansky.
Oh.
No, I know, is it
Not the
is it close to Minsky? Is it close to one of the Minskies?
Yeah.
Like within a few blocks?
Yeah, it's the
Oh.
north side.
Oh, anyone think they know?
Michael Forbes!
You said it. Who was it?
Who said it?
Right over there.
Oh, we have a winner.
You know what? Why don't you go come up and get your prize?
Hell yeah!
Sure.
Hell yeah.
And everybody, Brady Highlander, Rick Pitt. All right, you guys,
You can follow me at BT from KC, and I'm gonna go smoke a cigarette now. I love you all. Make some noise for speaking, everybody. Tony from J-Penny. I'll be on the show this Sunday with J-Penny at Knuckleheads. You better grab
I'll be there too.
That's all my friends. Thanks all here. We're getting the band back together this Sunday. Everybody, get your fucking tickets.
oh, hold on.
You guys, I'm doing 45 minutes.
Show, so maybe you guys can get your band back together.
Oh, we're together now.
All right, everybody, Brittany Highlander. There you go.
I
Let's
remember.
bring our last guest to the stage, who actually just won Brit Quits. Please welcome to the stage our final guest, the Otterlo.
You get a t-shirt, and if you don't want this one, you can pick one out a different on the show. But I just wanted to hand you something if you want. It's hospitable. Thank you. I can finally have a shirt for it.
Welcome to the show.
Thank you. Thanks. Yeah, can we give it up for the ensemble today? Great.
Big round of applause, everybody. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Sometimes the attention span just gets a little, and that's okay. So, all right. Otterlo, could you please describe in your own words, artistically, what you do? Who you are.
How
Tell
long
us,
do we
give
have?
us we have 12 minutes. 12 minutes.
I do a lot of things. I try to do things kind of for myself first, as selfish as that sounds, but that's like try to make art that I like, I try to make music that I like, I try to do photography that I like, all that kind of stuff. And I also am very passionate about, I don't know, the queer experience. So lots of music about gooning and baiting. Lots of
Wait, what was it? Shooting and what?
baiting?
Baiting?
Yeah.
Oh.
It's just shorthand.
You guys shorten masturbating to baiting?
I don't have time, I'm gooning.
Jerking off is too much to say. You guys have to be so
You're dating.
baiting. Okay.
I grew up as a pianist, and I also did a lot of choir and theater and stuff like that.
Mhm.
And then I always wanted to compose music, always wished that I had an orchestra, and realized that we live in a time where I can have most of that on my digital devices. So I started to electronically produce stuff, and it's been a very fun journey for me for the last few years.
How long have you been doing music?
I started playing piano when I was like 5, so 25 years.
Oh.
And then I was singing really young too, and then as far as like the Otterlo music project, that kind of started in like 2018, 2019.
And how was Otterlo born?
Otterlope, I photoshopped antlers onto an otter, and I sent it to my friends because I thought it was cute, and they all responded that it was me. So it kind of was a joke. It was my Tumblr handle back in the day. And then I don't know, I started to identify with it more and more because I do love like cryptids and that kind of stuff. And I feel like an otterlope is something that's like really cool looking, but it would be very impractical to be an otter with antlers. That's kind of how I feel as an artist sometimes because I can do stuff that people think is cool, but it's also like not always the most fun for me to be a creative person, but I try to find fun stuff to focus on.
And you guys said you also do photography and
Yeah, I kind of do all the artsy stuff that's bad making me money. So I am a photographer, light and skin photography, if you want to stalk me on Instagram. But yeah, with that, I try to focus on queer people, and I like do discounts for marginalized people, and I do a lot of food bar, OnlyFans, all that kind of stuff for people too. Yeah.
I have a question. So Otterlope, what exactly is Otterlope? Is it like
Otterlope?
Otterlope? Sorry,
It's just an otter with antlers.
But is it like your musician name?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's my music name. It became my music name because I don't know. I felt weird putting my real name. My real name is Gabe. I'm not ashamed of that. You can call me Gabe. But I kind of feel like sometimes it's a little bit more having a little bit of ambiguity there, so that it's less attached to a human. It might make it easier for people to identify with.
Yeah, I mean, very cool. What kind of what are you inspired by?
Oh my gosh, musically, I like am the person that actually does have like all types of music on my phone. I love like weird polka. I grew up listening to Bjork and Pink, Missy Elliott. Yeah. So I love experimental music a lot. So a lot of those people, the classics.
Very cool. Do you perform in town or?
Yeah, I do perform in town. I've performed several times around nearby. Tonight I'm doing a pretty stripped back simple thing, but I also play drums and play piano and do a lot of stuff with the loop pedal in a more intense situation. Also, since I know that like 40% of y'all are talent scouts, when I put on a full set, I do like a projection. It's fancy, I promise.
No, they were like, can I have projections? And I was like, might be. I mean, maybe, but it's probably not. But
I mean, the talent scout thing is real though. There's like, we have some crazy people in our crowd and on the show.
oh yeah.
So what has your music brought to you? Like what have you gotten from your Otterlope project?
It started in a kind of dark place where I needed to, like, I kind of felt like I needed to create something that I need to be proud of something. And then I kind of realized that music has always been a place for me to turn to for some catharsis and some peace and stuff. So then I was like, why don't I just try to do that for myself? So really, it all started with that. Just it's a very cathartic experience. Making music, even though it's frustrating sometimes. But I do really like it overall. It's very worth it on.
What's been the most meaningful experience you've had?
With music?
Yeah.
This is like pretty random. I don't know if y'all know who Lo-Fang is, but they're an artist who I got to see a long time ago open up for Lorde, and they stalked me on Instagram and reach out and tell me I'm doing great and stuff like that. And it's just been really nice to have somebody like that where I looked up to them, I watched their music career, like reassuring them on the right path, that kind of thing. So that's been very cool. Oh, also, I have like a listener in Albania who has reached out to me multiple times saying that like my music is like a little queer refuge spot in terrible parts of Albania. Yeah, so that's really cool. I actually have a similar person in Egypt too who's reached out to me a lot. And so like I kind of felt like I won as soon as I had one person tell me that kind of thing. So it's been nice honestly to have those experiences, and it kind of takes all the pressure off. I'm not really like trying to get famous or anything because I've already done what I need to do in some ways. I made music for me, and there's some people out there who identify with it. So I
That
feel pretty
connection
chill
and
about it.
finding your community can really,
Yes, very, very important. And yeah, it's an interesting balance with me because I don't want to take things too seriously. I want to have fun and do silly music and stuff too. But I also do want to kind of, if people find my music, I want them to feel a little represented, a little bit welcome at least.
Well, how about if we hear a little of music?
I didn't prepare anything.
All right, well, we're gonna give you a chance to get set up. And while we do that, hey, Seth, I was wondering, could we grab those, the birthday? Yeah. So while Otterlook gets set up, we have cupcakes coming out for everyone. We have cupcakes coming out to celebrate the birthdays of Cassie Duncan, Jade Petty, and Ryan Wilkes. There are cupcakes right over there on the bar. Please help yourself to a cupcake. And how do we, what are we thinking about the names?
Trishelle, it's Trishelle.
Trishelle.
Can I tell you a funny story I realized though? Brittany, you need to hear this. Trishelle of Real World fame does have me blocked on Twitter. I realize. So it does feel kind of right, but it also feels wrong, you know? But I think we should call her Trishelle. Trashelle is a nickname. And maybe her and I have some beef, but yeah, she blocked me because I told her she was dirty for doing what she did to MJ on the Twitter. Spoiler alert.
All right, so we have Trishelle. Trishelle, we have Polk Casey mascot Trishelle. AKA Little Sister. Trishelle, Little Sister Trishelle. All right, are you ready? All right, everybody, please give a huge Polk Casey war. I welcome a, just make some noise for the Otterlope.
Are y'all sitting up here? Okay, great. Enjoy my ass.
Oh, you gotta let go. Yes.
I read a lot of depressing music, a lot of real music, but I also want to be optimistic. So this is a more optimistic, fun one, a little bit. About kind of not letting the haters get you down, whatever. It sounds cheesy, but. Tied to the bottom of a big white trunk. Ears maxed out. Asphalt like TV static. They said, "Kick you down on your luck." Got me out with the star, semi-automatic. God bless the NRA, though, right? I can focus on the road. Not be like gold. Alright, good. So yeah, take a moment, close my eyes, make music to go with it. Create a space, yeah. Tattoo my eyes, bless. Give myself oh, a chance. You gotta find the flame. Oh, it's windy. Rain is unsatisfied. Right now, I can grace and mercy. Gotta be like gold. Oh, I could. Someday I taste it all that. Close my eyes. Bring music to go with it. Go with it. Go with it. Make music to go with it. That's just a free track from YouTube. I didn't make it. I made all of that. Thank you guys.
Tell everybody where they can find you. Tell everybody where they can find you. Here, do you want to use the mic back here? It's on there.
Yeah, you can search Otterlope on any streaming platform. That song's called Go With It. I've got an album, I've got several LPs. I'm working on lots of stuff coming out this summer. Also releasing some remixes for other people and reworks of songs, so should be fun. I'm the Otterlope on Instagram. Otterlope is what you can search everywhere else. My Venmo's Otterlope. Sugar Daddy.
Thank you very much, everybody in the audience. Thank you guys very much for coming out to Cult KC. We appreciate you. Next month, June 26th. June 26th is our next show. We have some amazing guests on June 26th. Do we have any community announcements? Anyone have
I
any
would like to
announcements?
say,
We have
you guys can join me at Blue Line after this for a little after party and sing some karaoke.
And then El Camino, not this
Oh,
El
one, next
Camino
Friday.
on First
Yeah.
Friday. We have El Camino on First Friday. Follow Cult KC, CULTKC on Instagram or Facebook or wherever. And if you want a t-shirt, we have a bag of t-shirts for you.
Aiden and our other helper, was it Brendan?
Aiden and Brendan.
Aiden and Brendan, come see us for a shirt for helping.
Yeah. And anyone else? You get free shirts. You show up, you get a free shirt. All right, let's get a big round of applause for everyone you saw tonight. We had Otterlope, we had Brittany Kylander, TT Ramone, we had Casey Sunshine with Casey Pride Alliance, we had Jay Petty, we had Cassie Duncan, we had Tony Sloan, and we have me, and we have you, and we have Seth, and we have Kelly, and we have Gloria, and we couldn't do it without you. Thanks for
And we
coming.
have-
We'll see you at the next one. Good night.
Get tickets to my show.
Good night.